Hey guys, it's FreddieTech back with another video from CFL-TECH, and today I have another story on DirecTV and NexStar as this saga continues. Now I have a really good question here, and this is for courtesy of the TVAnswerman.com again, so thank you to them for this story and this question that many of you may be wondering about, and you're thinking, hey, can I use the app for the actual network? And we're finding out otherwise when they're told that you possibly could by DirecTV's support team. So this here says DirecTV versus NexStar. DirecTV's app workaround isn't working. Now what? So this is a question by a reader here of the website, and it says here, TV Answerman, DirecTV said we could watch our blacked out station on the network app, but it hasn't worked. We live in San Diego. The Fox app says the programming is not available. What is DirecTV thinking? They are just making it worse for us. And the answer to that is, of course, the mention that he always does, Answerman Philip. He mentions about the dispute starting on July 2nd, and 159 NexStar-owned local stations are affected in the carriage dispute. And it just says here, it affects DirecTV Stream and Uverse. So he does explain that to everyone who writes in a question. And then it says, unfortunately, since we currently do not have an active agreement with NexStar, DirecTV is legally prohibited from airing its content for the time being. You can still enjoy much of your same sports and entertainment for free at either the local station or national network websites through popular apps or streaming devices. DirecTV says at its TV Promise webpage. The Statcaster's social media team has also encouraged affected subscribers to use the network apps. So here's one reply. It looks like in social media here, and the DirecTV Help did mention about the different apps that you can use. So unfortunately, it's looking like it's not working out for a lot of their customers. And it says here, however, DirecTV viewers in NexStar's markets have reported that the network apps are displaying programming is unavailable or unauthorized messages when they try to access it with their username and password. It appears that the networks are supporting NexStar's blackout by extending it to the apps. So here's a person that was not too happy, sent a message to DirecTV through social media, and they're showing you that the program is not accessible, and they're asking, what is this? Why is this happening? So they apparently are disconnected over there. They don't really know what to tell their customers. And this seems to be something that you find with a lot of customer service these days, unfortunately. You get a lot of misinformation. Too much happens too fast, it looks like. It's not everybody's fault. It's just the world we live in. Everything moves really fast, especially with technology. Still not acceptable when you're paying people your money and you are told one thing and then something else happens instead of that. So it is definitely frustrating. So here is another person who wrote in on a social media reply, and they mentioned they won't be able to watch a certain program, and it's just very frustrating to them. So it is kind of interesting how they were told that they can use the apps, and now they're not able to. So other options are out there, but they're very limited, especially for the people who do not have much of a choice aside from using satellite TV because of where they're located. And like I said, antenna is another option. We've mentioned that before, but if you don't have that possibility because of range for an antenna, you are your hands are tied, and you're depending on this to work for you as far as, getting the dispute, first of all, resolved, and secondly, if there's a workaround like using the apps, like they mentioned, then at least you could do that. But unfortunately, it looks like it's tougher than originally thought. So the best thing is for this dispute to end, and let's hope by the time the NFL season starts, just now, about a month away from now, this will be resolved, and hopefully before that. So we'll see what happens. But what are your thoughts on this? And are you affected by trying to use the app? Have you tried? Were you not even aware of this? Maybe it'll work for some people, but I bet you they're shutting it down. This dispute is pretty strong and ugly, so we'll see what happens. But what are your thoughts on all of this, and how are you affected by this carriage dispute? And are you about done? Probably want to hold on before switching to another service, because you got to be careful what you select. You may not have certain channels, and you may not have regional sports networks if you do have them now, and you may miss your favorite team's games. So just be careful when you make a decision. Check what's out there before you make that decision. But hopefully this was helpful. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. So check out our next videos that are coming up here real soon. Thank you for the continued growth. We really appreciate it. Freddy Tech will be checking out of this one soon to be back with another. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Take care.